get it. Let's talk about it really quickly. How are y'all doing tonight? Happy Friday. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. It's been a long week. Do what you gotta do. Be good or be good at it. Listen, let's talk about it for a quick act. I'm not gonna hold you. Look, it's been a long week, but I'm sure you got your energy balanced. You're ready to tackle the weekend. And right now, um, there's a lot of women that are watching you. They're never going to admit it, but they're watching you. They love what they see. They can't get enough. Listen, if you're not posting online, you're probably living under a rock. Gentlemen, post something online. Let yourself be seen. We've done a lot of work in hermit mode, and I'm not telling you to come completely out of it, but at least post up something, letting them know that you exist so they can obsess properly, okay? Because right now, if you go off of social media with the way that certain things are being pushed, certain content, get that sky over there in the background. It looks awesome. Oh yes, look at that. If that ain't Leo energy in the background, what? Look at that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Back out the road. Neighbors are coming. Ooh. Ugh. Listen. Look, man, all you're doing is living your best life. You know what I mean? The women are just, they want to be mad at you, and they do have their gripes and all this stuff, but who cares? It's all good. It's no big deal, right? You know what I mean? Whatever they're griping about, who cares? Listen. No complaints from us, right? Listen, we don't pay them no attention. The bad ones, we laugh at them. The same way we laugh at the ones that we like too, right? We're not trying to be offensive or nothing like that. It's just there's no time for bickering or arguing when, you're a stranger. And why would you get upset with what a stranger has to say? You know what I'm saying? A lot of women right now are mad at you because, I don't know, that you won't accept them in whatever way that they're trying to come towards you that you don't approve of. And they'll just start saying things. And it's most of the time passive aggressive, innuendo-y type of stuff. And what do we, say in the Sigma Nation? If it's not addressed to me, I don't care. You don't put my name out there. If you don't say it, and say my name specifically, I don't care. It means nothing to me, right? Again, they're a stranger in your reality and you're a stranger in theirs. And if they want to make you out to be the villain in their reality, then that's okay. That's okay. Let yourself be the villain in their reality. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many women out there that want you to be the superhero. They want you to be that guy, and these are the kind of women you're actually attracted to. The ones that are having a problem with you, you're probably not attracted to them, and there's no point in giving them any air if you don't find them to be attractive. That's one thing that everybody needs to learn how to do. Ignore people that you don't find attractive or that don't belong into your reality. Like, listen, a way that people like to force their way into your reality is by making themselves appear like they're needed. So they'll try to give you some type of criticism. What do you need criticism from anyone for? If you want it, you'll have your own council built, and they can perceive your council to be whatever. If they think it's yes men, who cares? It's none of their business. What kind of weirdo feels like their perspective needs to be projected onto someone because their counsel is best? You see what I'm saying? And a lot of women are running around, feeling like they're ordained by God to give their opinions about everything. And I'm the kind of guy where I'm kind of bringing awareness of a certain group of women doing such things. 420 on the timer as I said that, so it's true, right? And these women that I'm kind of exposing, they have to find clever ways to disguise, their obvious hate for me because, the agenda that they're pushing and they're kind of forcing on regular women is not really going over very well with somebody like me around, because I'm bringing the other perspective to regular women that actually like men, and not just a bunch of jaded women that want to take the role of men, take everything on that men do and even the titles and everything, but haven't put any work into building out their own infrastructure. They just want to, like I said, colonize or appropriate and just move right in like, oh, I like it here. I like these titles, Alpha, Sigma, Lone Wolf. That sounds great. Also the way that men can go around and sleep around. I like that too. Except I want to add a little extra to it. I want to be able to go with my girls, hang out with them, and we slap on each other's booties and, grip each other's bodies and do all this inappropriate things that is borderline, suspect. But hey, it's a woman. The rules don't apply. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was you, without a shadow of a doubt, which would be true, but it applies for them too. So again, when I see women posting up stuff when they're with their girls and they're just like all on their girls and they're grinding on their girl, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you straight up, with the world being the way it is, you don't get away with that with me. I'm making a mental note. Possible, DL chick who does too much with her friends. Just saying, I'm just being real. And your ability, let me tell you something. And I said this before, man, that sky is amazing. I know it's my time. It's my time. Look at a hat in there. Look at a hat in the middle of it. My hat, like, you see that? Look at that. Look at the way the sky is behind my hat. Look at the way it's making that crown. My crown. Look at that. Look at that orange crown. Ah, yes. Leo energy. Listen, y'all. I'm feeling that sky. Look at that. Oh. I'm saying, man, the son of God. He doing this thing, don't he? Look, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right now, women are loving what you're doing. I don't care what they say. So what we're doing right now, how is it a bad thing? What we're doing right now is changing the game and the way that dating is perceived and our role in dating. So we realize that no matter what a woman says, most of them are just out here gaming us. And it's about having a group of men that they have on rotation, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my crown back in it. It's going down. My crown's going down. It's not, still looks good with that orange in it. You know what I'm saying? Look at that sky. So these women know the gig is up. So a guy like me and you who are out here saying, hey, listen, guys, we got to stick together. We have to start trying to unite, build a front with this. I believe semen retention can be, our motto, our slogan, what gets people's blood boiling. That's why I say semen retention rebellion, semen retention confederacy. We got to do this, because right now, women are starting to see that the matrix that's set up in their favor is falling apart. And it's causing the feminists to go crazy while simultaneously it's still triggering that gene in them that want a real man. So it's like they're mad, but they're also turned on at the same time. So they're having all kind of triggering moments. And then women that want a real man, they're just losing their mind right now. They've been waiting on us to come around for a long time. So you're the complete man, right? You got your energies balanced, your energy mastered. You know what I'm saying? So your mastery energy. I got these weeds. And your energy, your mastery energy. So you can go in between whatever energy you need, the go-getter energy or the receiver energy, whenever need be. You can't be triggered. You can't be made upset. You train yourself every day, and whatever you're studying, you should be also studying some form of, sport or martial art, which there's no excuse. You can literally go on YouTube and Google all types of ways to train you how to box, different arts, of martial arts. I meant to say martial arts, that you can kind of pick up on a few things. You ain't got to make yourself into a master. But remember, John Bones Jones taught himself most of that stuff he said on YouTube. So remember that, right? It's already in you. Just get it done, But just making sure you're the best version of yourself. So whenever you need be, you're able to defend yourself, defend your family. Also, go to the range every now and again. I'm just saying, all of you should have your own, weapons, but make sure you're accurate at firing those weapons, right? You know what I mean? Just go to the range every now and again, and not just going to the gym. Make sure you're hiking or, hitting a trail so how your body can handle, the heat or the humidity of nature. You know what I'm saying? It's all about training. I don't understand any guy right now that's not thinking like, I got to get myself to peak condition. Your spidey sense should be going off like crazy right now. Like, there's no telling what's going to happen. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. It's crazy. Hey, what's going on, Mike? What's going on? Salute, salute. How you doing? How you living? I wanted to get on here real quick and round out with a part 2, you know what I'm saying, to that classic that we made, where we're talking about, what's got women hot for you. And, the thing that's got women hot for you, the same thing that's got women bothered for you, right? Bothered by you, I mean. So they're hot and bothered, hence the term, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, they just can't get enough. They're ready for I know, listen, you guys out there that are trying to say that you're not on social media, if you're not on social media, how would you be leaving comments? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And if you're on social media in some kind of capacity, women are watching you. I tell you what, even if you don't consider yourself on social media, if you're watching me, I'm a reflection of you. How could I not be? I'm not one of those guys that get along with everybody, if you can't tell. I'm a required taste. You cannot just watch me and be like, oh yeah, I'm just casually watching King David. No. It's like, I relate to this guy, or I can't stand him. He makes my blood boil and my booty itch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either or. It's not in between. There's no lukewarm fans with me. It's either they like me or they don't. Okay? So, if you're relating to what I'm saying, you got it going on. You have social media. You're watching it right now, and your energy is being carried around with you at your job, whoever you're around. You don't think, man, everybody's starting to wake up to energies. There's pastors talking about energy now. They're bringing it in the church. They're finally stopped, making it seem like it's not a thing and only weirdos. No, they know it's about energy. Everybody knows things are about energy now. And your energy just screams, listen, leader, go-getter, real man in a modern time where real men are, like hard to find, make people feel like they're not even around anymore, because most men have been raised by single mothers for the past 40 years. So there's a bunch of, soy boys around here. But when someone like us pops on the scene and is like, hey, listen, I don't care what your clout is. I don't care your position of power. I don't care that you start talking about things that matter to men. Okay, so guys are online talking about Bugattis and having all these cars and flying around. That's the end goal, of course. But what about the guys that are boots on ground trying to get started? They got to have somebody that's starting with them. No one wants to sit here and listen to someone that's already there with a big ass cigar in his mouth looking like a phallus talking about do this or do that. How about we go through the process together? How about we build wealth together from the bottom up? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. That's why I'm encouraging you guys to get a YouTube channel or get online. You can just post up little YouTube shorts or TikTok shorts, like 30, 40, 15 seconds long, but getting on there and posting up some wisdom so we can help each other ascend. And also, you're not just watching me, you're doing something on your own, right? Because we're trying to get up out this rat race, and we can work smarter and not harder and build, right? And get to the place where these guys are. But we can show what having money and wealth should look like, with as far as making sure we give back, showing that it's not about just accumulating things, which we're going to get things, right? But we're going to show it's about giving back, and giving back the right kind of way, not with charging for all the information and not about doing it through some slimy, no, like working hard, that way nobody can tear down whatever you build, and knowing as a man that you built something from the ground up with nothing, it's going to give that thing that you have a certain je ne sais quoi, I'm telling you, and it's going to make you more proud of it. It wasn't handed to you. It didn't take a few people to help get you there. No one can say, hey, listen, if it wasn't for my word, or if it wasn't for me vouching for you, you never would have had it. Nah, you do it on your own. And again, these are the things that drive women wild. I mean, you're training every day, getting up at 3:30. They're never going to tell you that it's something that motivates them. You want to know how they're going to tell you it motivates them? Through them doing what you do and copying you, right? Them calling themselves lone wolves and Sigmas, even though it's super offensive to us, we don't know what it is, but it's still them, showing admiration. They can't help themselves. We're making it look so dope, but see, they forgot their role, which is supposed to be our counterpart, not our competition, trying to take us out and take on, whatever mantras we have going on for ourselves, right? But, there's a certain agenda being pushed. But, you know what I mean? A man has to lead, even though, or even when, all of society is telling them that he shouldn't and just go along to get along. And you could get more popular if you just do this and do that and do a little pandering, especially being as handsome as you are. And da, 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 da. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, God didn't make me look the way I do for me to go along to get along. He made me look the way I do so I can bring people in and they can understand, well, if this handsome guy's going to do it and he's going through this, well, then why can't I? I mean, shoot, we're all going through it. Exactly, right? I'm a reflection of you, you're a reflection of me. Women don't even care what you look like. I'm telling you right now, it's never been about that. Some of the most ugly men have had some of the, well, according to societal standards, of beauty, still was never considered the standard of beauty, regardless of whatever his tribal whatever was or whatever that was, right? But he still was able to get super fine women based off his talent. Women don't care. It's about your energy with them, and your energy of big money will carry you all the way through anything. You know what I'm saying? Also, you want to have more energy than that, but all women care about is the energy of big money. I mean, let's be real. Or the potential of making big money. And right now, why do you think that there's people online like these what's his name, Jay Waller guys, type like that, man, that are like having a problem and speaking against broke guys and this and that and the third? That's all they have to say. That's the only thing that they got going for them is I have money. Well, see, money's an energy, and I'm collecting that energy right now. So it's cool and everything for them to be talking that way. But if we were bum kind of guys, he wouldn't even bring us up. Obviously, there's something about a certain level of broke guy right now that he feels is competition to him that's going to probably end up not being broke, or whatever he considers to be broke compared to them, obviously, right? But again, whatever you're in right now doesn't reflect the kind of man that you are, obviously, and like I said, wealth is an energy, and you build that, you build that. All you have to do is just stay consistent. When you see people like them, the only way that they motivate you is when you see people like them who aren't as bright as they try to make themselves out to be. Not this guy in particular, but just that whole, hustle club type of situation. When you see stuff like that going on, if they can make it, you being able to be somebody who can build something from the ground up, a true leader, someone that's led, men to combat, got them home safe. Even if you've never been an Army veteran or whatever, I'm sure at your jobs you've led men to work sites and brought them home successful, or you've been a manager somewhere, or you've been in charge of men on a team or something at some point in time in your life. You wouldn't be vibrating and on the same frequency as me right now. So all these different qualities about you makes you completely irresistible to women, even the narcissistic ones, the ones that run around here, and the psychopaths and sociopaths, even the dark triad, even the ones that want to make it seem like they're having nothing to do with you and they can't stand you and find different ways to make different videos every day to try to subliminally go in on you as if you don't see. They have nothing better to do but watch you, but they don't know how to talk or speak or treat somebody right. So them going at you with all that hate is their way of showing love. They can't help themselves. So, while you're getting, love from women that you actually want to be interested in, the narcissistic ones who think that they're superficial beauty and all the things that they've accumulated to get them by in society, information that they've collected online and different talking points, makes them feel like you should automatically want to hang out with them or have a part of their advice. But you understand, as a man, anyone with any kind of recommendation or advice or opinion that wasn't asked for is a complete weirdo, who has too much time on their hands, who believes that their job is to correct you or to make you feel some type of way about something, and we're not here for it, right? So these weirdos can go on somewhere, but again, they're going to be obsessed with you because you're such a man, and it's going to trigger those genes in them whether they want it to or not. It's going to cause them to be like, and they'll get moist, super moist and super wet, okay? You know what I mean? They're going to be down there with their, little, throbbing and wanting to have some part to do with you, and you can see the demon on them, and it's going to make them even more upset, but even more so turned on. So listen, you guys, I got to go. I got to get inside and finish cooking. Happy Friday. Remember, hit the like button, share the lives of you guys, and we're close to 1,000. Let's do it. Let's get it done.